Now, Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum Opiyo Wandayi now says there is need for stern action to be taken against those found vandalizing public infrastructure. CS Wandayi says that the vice was costing the government a fortune, and therefore anyone found engaging in vandalism will be treated as terrorists.
A worrying trend of vandalizing public infrastructure seems to be on the rise, a vice that has caught the attention of the Cabinet Secretary for Energy and Petroleum, Opiyo Wandayi. CS Wandayi, who was speaking in GEM, said that the government was spending heavily on infrastructure development and a few people cannot be allowed to frustrate the efforts.
We have made a lot of efforts to extend electricity to the households. But those efforts are being undermined in a very big way by people who don't mean well for society, by people who relish in petty thievery.
The CS observed that electric gadgets and cables are the most targeted by vandals, thereby inconveniencing not only the government but the people who are the beneficiaries.
So we are putting on notice those thieves, those crooks, those miscreants who are tampering with the development agenda of the government, that the law is going to catch up with you.
Wandayi highlighted that going forward, the government will take vandalism seriously and shall treat vandals like terrorists to contain the vice.
Anybody who is vandalizing infrastructure of whatever kind is actually committing an act of terrorism. And if it were possible, they should be treated in the same manner terrorists are treated.
He further appealed to Kenyans to protect government projects by exposing those derailing government's development agenda.
So I want to appeal to our people, wherever they are, in the whole of the Republic, please take care of electricity infrastructure, especially electricity cables, wherever they have been established. And therefore, our people kindly help us in stemming this menace by just being vigilant and reporting such incidents promptly and to the police.
In the Kenyan Constitution, under the Protection of Critical Infrastructure Bill of 2024, it states that a person who willfully, negligently, or without authorization vandalizes critical infrastructure shall have committed an offense and risks a 10 million shillings fine or 10 years in jail. In addition, the court shall order for the convicted person to repair the damage occasioned to the critical infrastructure assets. CS Wandayi was speaking at the Amani Children's Home in GEM constituency, where he donated Christmas gifts to the orphans and vulnerable children at the home. Theo Masharia, KUTV.